It's the weekend, and the place is still packed. But sitting here quietly like this, it feels so much better than any battlefield. Oh, right, Irelia. We've been talking all this time, and I never asked where you're from.
I come from Ionia, the land of singing forests and streams of magic that flow soft as silk. Everything there moves slowly, delicately, at least it did before the war began.
Ionia, the name alone sounds peaceful. Completely different from where I grew up, Dalmatia. We're raised on discipline, order, and maybe a little too much rigidity, though I like to think I've softened over the years.
Softened? Says the man carrying a shield bigger than half this table.
Hey, a big shield doesn't mean the man behind it is stiff. Anyway, I've always wondered, is Ionia really as beautiful as everyone says?
Beautiful, but not in a lavish way. It's the kind of beauty where you wake up in the morning and the sound of falling leaves already brings you peace. Little villages nestle together, peach blossoms glow in the wind. We Ionians live woven into nature.
Sounds nothing like Dalmatia. There, everything is square, precise, solid. Houses built of stone. Roads straight as arrows. You can tell at a glance how much we love certainty.
Dalmatia sounds cold, but I think its people are warm.
Not all of them. But I try. Leaving Ionia to come here, do you miss home?
Yes, more than I can say. The scent of morning tea, villagers practicing forms in temple courtyards, whole cities drenched in the fragrance of peach blossoms at dusk. Leaving made me grow, though.
I know that feeling. Only by traveling far do you realize how deeply home lives inside you.
And you? Do you ever feel Dalmatia places too many expectations on your shoulders?
All the time. But it's my home. The weight can be heavy. Yet it's also the reason I stand tall, fight, and always return.
That sounds exactly like you. Always strong, whether on the battlefield or in a tiny cafe like this.
Are you teasing me?
Up to you how you take it.
Honestly, I think it's fascinating two people from completely different worlds just sitting here talking.
Differences sometimes make a conversation more beautiful. Each of us carries our own world with us.
Then today, you've cracked open the door to Ionia for me.
And I've seen a piece of Dalmatia through your words. The way you talk about it, so honest. The kind of honesty that makes people want to keep listening.
Good. Then I'll count this round as a win.
Aren't we confident? Fine, here's your reward. Next time I'll tell you more stories from home, if you buy the coffee.
Deal. Just don't make me dance the Ionian way.
Who knows, Garen?
All right. All right.
Speaking of home reminded me you talk about Dalmatia, but you never said what a disciplined man like you actually does every day.
It's not as strict as you imagine. Still, I wake early, train, sharpen my sword, check my armor, then a simple breakfast, toasted bread or oatmeal.
Classic night's morning.
Maybe. But I love the quiet before Dalmatia wakes. That stillness helps me find my center. I'm guessing you start the day with meditation?
Usually. I rise before the sun is fully up. A few minutes of meditation, steadying my breath, feeling exactly where my body is. Then I practice blade dancing, graceful control of the blades, but deadly serious.
I know blade dancing is powerful, but I never imagined it could sound so beautiful when you describe it.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. For me, it's how I stay connected to my family, to everyone I've lost. Every movement is a greeting, a remembrance. But don't think I'm always solemn.
Oh, so what's not solemn?
I love sleeping in on days I don't train.
Haha, no way. You, sleeping in?
Why not? Everyone needs a day to just let everything go. Great warriors don't have to work every second.
I just can't picture someone as disciplined as you hugging the blankets until noon.
Don't tempt me to prove it right here.
So besides training and meditating, what else?
I love brewing tea. In Ionia, tea is sacred. Every leaf carries its own flavor, its own meaning. For me, it's the moment the water starts to sing, the steam rising, like the whole day is being gently rearranged. And you? How do you unwind when the armor comes off?
Unwind? Sometimes I just walk around Demacia, not training, just watching people live, laugh, kids playing. It reminds me why I carry the sword in the first place.
You're softer than I thought.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't worry, I'll only tease you about it.
And your afternoons? I bet you're busy.
Not really. I spend most afternoons teaching village children how to balance, how to breathe, how to command their own bodies, not for fighting just so they know they're stronger than they think.
That's important work.
I'm only doing what those before me should do. And your afternoons?
When there's no mission reports, drilling recruits, or talking with Lux and her little squad. Oh. And sometimes I get dragged into terribly boring meetings.
You in a meeting? The chairs must be terrified.
Hey, I try not to scare the furniture.
Irelia laughs, her clear laughter drifting like a cool breeze.
Evenings, what do you do?
I love walking when the city lights come on. Not crowded, not noisy, just long roads full of wind. It quiets my mind, lets me look back on the day, what I did, what I thought, what I need to fix.
Same here. Some nights I stand on the battlements watching Demacia sleep, and I feel so small, it lightens everything inside me.
Small, yet part of something greater.
Exactly.
Our daily habits are different, but they're both ways of keeping ourselves steady in this life.
Maybe that's the biggest thing we have in common so far.
One from Demacia, one from Ionia, yet both of us know how to rebuild balance after every day.
And how to treat ourselves to a good cup of coffee on the weekend.
Exactly. A weekend without sitting like this would be a waste, and sharing it with someone makes the coffee taste better.
He freezes for a second, then smiles. Are we still talking about coffee, or the person across the table? Endansquo, end quote. But by the present, endansquote, endansquo, but by the present, endansquote, endansquo.
Up to you.
We've been talking about daily routines, and now I'm curious, when you truly have free time, Irelia, what do you do? No training, no meditation, no teaching kids, no saving the world.
You just eliminated everything I usually do.
That's fine. Tell me anyway. I want to know who Irelia is, when she's not a warrior.
All right, that's intriguing. I love listening to old music, slow, deep shamisen melodies from Ionia. Each note feels like it holds an entire story. Some days I just sit and listen for hours, doing nothing else.
That already sounds peaceful. I've never tried that kind of music.
I have a few recordings. Next time we're free, I'll play them for you, but don't fall asleep. Ionian music isn't for the impatient.
Me, impatient? Look, who's been talking with me all afternoon?
I thought that was just the coffee.
Keep teasing me. Go ahead.
Okay.
Any other surprises?
One thing, few people know I love growing plants.
Really? I can't picture the woman spinning blades above her head, patiently tending tiny seedlings.
Planting makes me feel I'm giving something back to the world. Even a small tree grows day by day because of the care you give it, and it never betrays that patience.
That was beautiful. Just don't plant anything in the training hall. I don't want roots wrapping around my ankles mid-drill.
Haha, relax. I keep them on the balcony.
And weekends, what do you do with real free time?
I wander the old quarters. Street vendors selling sweets, little shops with paper lanterns, children running wild. Ordinary things that remind me I'm still human. Fighting too much can make you forget you're allowed to just live.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I forget I'm allowed to enjoy life too.
So what about you? A great general of Demacia must be terribly busy even on days off, right?
Surprisingly, no. When there's no mission, I read history, not Damascian propaganda, but histories of other lands, to understand where we went wrong.
That sounds very mature.
Were you hoping I'd say I raise cats or something?
Actually, if you had, I'd love to see it.
No cats. But I do have one odd hobby. I like fixing things.
Fixing things?
Yeah. Armor, buckles, leather straps, even the wooden shelves in the barracks. Taking something broken, putting it back together, watching it work again, it reminds me life can be mended.
You really do have sides no one expects.
Only people who share a coffee table get to hear them.
I think I like hearing them.
Please clarify you, like the stories, not.
Garen, I don't say everything outright.
Fine, fine. More hobbies?
I draw. Not beautifully, just whatever I feel. Sometimes a flower, sometimes a landscape, sometimes someone's face.
Someone.
Yes, someone. Don't worry, I didn't bring paper today.
Not sure if I'm relieved or disappointed.
Disappointed? So you want me to draw you?
I was just being polite.
Right, polite. Got it.
Okay.
Honestly, I love simple things, gentle music, a quiet afternoon, a cup of tea, flowers I grew myself, walking with the wind. Free time, for me, is remembering the world still has peaceful corners.
For me, it's the rare moment. I'm not wearing armor, not shouting orders, just a normal person. Sitting here drinking coffee might be my favorite free time of all.
Then we're spending it the best way possible.
I think so.
You know, sometimes the hobby isn't what you do, it's who you do it with.
You're saying?
Garen, please don't turn this into military strategy. I'm just saying this afternoon has been lovely. That's all.
Yeah, it really has.
Do you think next week we could sit like this again?
As long as you don't make me learn blade dancing.
No promises.